Disrespect can come in many forms: cutting words, dismissive actions, or even subtle gestures that undermine your value. When faced with such behavior, the natural response might be to lash out, defend yourself, or demand an explanation. However, there is an often overlooked but incredibly powerful tool in handling disrespect: silence. Choosing to stay quiet after being disrespected is not a sign of weakness. It's a profound act of strength, maturity, and imagine a scenario where someone undermines your abilities in front of others. Your instinct might be to argue, correct their perception, or retaliate in the heat of the moment. But what if, instead, you simply paused, composed yourself, and let their words hang in the air? In that moment of silence, you accomplish two things. You refuse to validate their behavior by reacting emotionally, and you'll maintain control over your dignity. Silence speaks louder than words in many situations. When someone disrespects you, their intention is often to provoke a reaction, to gain control over your emotions, or to assert dominance. By staying quiet, you deny them the satisfaction of seeing you rattled. Instead, your calm composure sends a message that you are unshaken by their attempts to belittle you. It's a subtle yet powerful way of asserting your strength without engaging in unnecessary conflict. Staying quiet also allows you to process the situation thoughtfully. Emotional reactions are often impulsive and can escalate the conflict, leading to outcomes you might regret later. Silence, on the other hand, gives you the time and space to evaluate whether the disrespect is worth addressing and, if so, how to address it effectively. This approach not only protects your peace of mind but also ensures that any response you choose is measured and purposeful. Furthermore, silence can reveal the character of the person who disrespected you, without the distraction of a verbal exchange. Their actions and words are left to stand on their own, often exposing their true nature. When you don't react, it becomes clear to everyone involved who is truly at fault. Silence, in this way, becomes a mirror that reflects the aggressor's behavior back to them and to others. However, staying quiet doesn't mean ignoring or tolerating disrespect indefinitely. It is important to distinguish between using silence as a strategic response and allowing disrespect to persist unchecked. Silence is a tool, not a solution. Once the initial tension is passed, you can choose whether to address the situation directly or to distance yourself from the individual altogether. For example, if a colleague makes a disrespectful comment during a meeting, staying quiet in the moment can diffuse the situation and prevent a public argument. Later, in a private setting, you can calmly express your boundaries and make it clear that such behavior is unacceptable. This approach not only preserves your professionalism, but also establishes your expectations for how you deserve to be treated. In personal relationships, staying quiet after disrespect can be even more impactful. Family and friends are often the ones who push our buttons the most because they know us so well. When a loved one disrespects you, responding with silence can signal that their behavior has crossed a line. It gives them an opportunity to reflect on their actions and opens the door for a more meaningful conversation later. Staying quiet also promotes self. When you choose not to react immediately, you can evaluate the underlying reasons for the disrespect. Is the person projecting their insecurities onto you? Are they going through a tough time and lashing out as a result? Understanding the root cause can help you decide how to proceed, whether to address the issue with empathy, to distance yourself from a toxic dynamic. Moreover, silence protects your energy. Disrespect often stems from negativity, and engaging with it only draws you into that negative space. By staying quiet, you shield yourself from unnecessary drama and maintain your focus on what truly matters. Your time and energy are valuable, and they shouldn't be wasted on people who don't respect you. It's also important to recognize that staying quiet doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. You can acknowledge and process your emotions without giving the disrespectful person the satisfaction of seeing your reaction. Journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or seeking professional guidance can help you work through your feelings in a healthy way. Ultimately, staying quiet after disrespect is about prioritizing your self-respect and emotional well-being. It is a reminder that you don't have to engage with every insult or fight every battle. Sometimes, the most powerful response is no response at all. Silence allows you to rise above the situation, maintain your dignity, and focus on building relationships that uplift and respect you. In a world that often equates loudness with power, choosing silence can feel counterintuitive, but in reality, silence is a profound form of communication, one that asserts your worth without diminishing others. It's a tool of strength, grace, and resilience, and it reminds you that you have the power to control how you respond, even in the face of disrespect.